What's up guys, and welcome to another track guide. This week we're at Okayama with the Mazda MX-5 Cup, and this track is going to offer some of the most dynamic racing we've had in low fuel motorsports. And it's going to reward the drivers who are able to adapt very quickly to different weather conditions, which will be a big factor this week. Colder temperatures are very challenging, as your tires can even drop below the 60-degree mark, making the car easier to drive the hotter it gets. With that in mind, always remember to warm up your tires before your fast laps during qualifying. Just reminding you that our lovely YouTube members are getting access to all track guide contents with a 2-day head start compared to their competition. So if you want to become part of that group and support the work that I do, make sure you click the join button, and don't forget to also join my Discord community to get the setups, ghost car, telemetry files, and all of the necessary information you need to schedule a coaching session with me, just like dozens of other LFM drivers have already done. Now let's get into the track guide. Coming into turn 1, brake hard and in a straight line as soon as you get to this patch of sand on the outside. It's very important to not turn in too soon, because doing that will result in you scrubbing the front tires and keep you from building momentum. Also, if you decide to use the very tall curbs around this track, just remember that they can make you oversteer very aggressively, so take them at half throttle at most. This corner can be very challenging in colder conditions, so don't be greedy with the throttle. If you go wide here, you will end up on the gravel trap and your race is over. But a small lift just before you get to the apex will go a long way, and it's going to give you just enough rotation to make it through very quickly. Into Atwood curve, brake just before the 50 board and try to not rotate into the corner too much. What we want here is a stable platform that allows us to get on throttle super early and build up a lot of speed into the straight. This is going to be a very common place for overtaking, as there are 3 different lines you can take here. There's the shorter and lower speed line on the inside, the longer and higher speed line on the outside, and the middle line in case you're safe from attacks, which is the one you're gonna see here. Into the hairpin, brake at the portable bathroom on the left and go all the way down into second gear. This braking reference might feel a little bit too late, but that is exactly what we're going for, since we're aiming for a late apex around this turn. If you're too tight on entry, you might find yourself understeering or oversteering as you go over the crest on exit. After moving the car to the right side of the track, turn in about a car length before the white curb on the outside and lift for extra rotation. Just be careful to not dip into the grass, because that can give you an unpredictable reaction. This is a very tricky corner that can give you great results if you execute it well and with confidence. Using all of the track available on entry, turn in sharply, looking to have a decent amount of rotation that you can carry throughout the whole turn. If you decide to take a more understeery approach, you will be front-end limited the whole way, and you might risk going off the track on exit. Your minimum speed will have to be a lot lower in order to make it that way. into Redman, brake just before the bigger fence post on the right and aim for a late apex. If you're not comfortable with going down into second for extra rotation, you can take this corner in third gear without much trouble. Just remember to not wash out too wide on the exit of this turn, because doing that will give you a bad line for Hobbs. From about 3/4 of the width of the track, downshift to second around the tire barrier on the left and coast all the way through the corner. Braking is not necessary here at all, as the uphill incline will already slow the car down quite a bit. For the last turn, brake just before the gravel trap on the outside ends and take this corner in third gear. Be very patient with the throttle, since it's super easy to understeer off the track due to the off-cambered nature of this corner. So that was a lap around Okayama with the Mazda MX-5 Cup, and I hope this track guide was helpful to your week of racing in low fuel motorsports. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy the hot lap.